Hi Intermediate, this is 6.2. This is just more on exponents. These problems are going to be more difficult, so expect something more like this on the test. The 6.1 was more of a warm-up. Alright, so there's a couple ways to solve this one. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. I'm just going to start by combining it this way and this way. So I'm adding 8 plus a negative 3 is 5. And 2 plus 9 is 11. Now I'm going to reduce it this way. And now I'm going to raise it to the 5th power. So 1 to the 5th power is 1, and f to the 6th to the 5th is f to the 30. Alright, for here, just make sure that you just, it's one operation per negative. So like when I get rid of this negative, which flips the whole thing because it's on the outside of the whole thing, that doesn't get rid of this one. Okay, so just be careful of that. So the negative on the outside flips everybody. And becomes positive. Now I'm going to flip the inside one. You can really solve these a lot of different ways, so it's not like you have to do it the way I'm doing it. Now I'm going to combine these two. And I'm going to reduce these because they're on opposite sides. Okay, so 5 minus 1 is 4, but in the bottom. Now this is a big 5, so when I square it, it's a big 5 squared, which is 5 times 5, which is 25. And so it's different rules for coefficients than it is for exponents. This guy's x to the 6th, this guy's y to the 8th. Okay, that's the answer for that one. Alright, I picked a real massive one because I just figured we'll learn all, we'll get some rules down here doing this big one. Alright, so I'm going to do these, I'll do the outside first, that guy's positive. So this means, these negatives mean I'm going to flip this. Most of the time, I get rid of the negatives first. That's how I do it. And again, notice when I'm getting rid of this negative, it doesn't get rid of those negatives. You have to do each of them individually. Okay, now I'm doing this one, which is flipping the whole thing. This one doesn't need to be flipped. Okay, now I'm going to do the inside negatives. So everybody has to go to the other side. Okay, now let's do this. Let's square and cube what's in the parentheses. Remember, this is a big 8, so 8 times 8 is 64. You're multiplying with the exponents, but you're squaring with the big numbers. You got to make sure you're doing 8 times 8. Alright, a negative cubed is still negative. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. That's 2 3 times. That's a big 2. Alright, let's see, the best way to do this while you could just go cross out things like crazy, but that's just going to get too messy here, so I'm going to reduce the 8 and the 64, and I'm just going to go across, meaning like I'm going to go put all the numerators together and then put all the denominators together like that. All right, 5, it's going to be a negative 5 in terms of the number. How many x's do we have? 1, 7, 19. How many y's? 3. How many z's? Z to the 10. Okay. All right, now I'm going to do the same thing with the denominator. I got an 8. How many x's? None. Y, I got 3. Z, I have 19. All right, I'm almost done now. You can reduce the 3y's with the 3y's. This you have to keep reducing. So negative 5x to the 19 over 8 z to the 9. Okay, that's that one. So again, what I did is I did the outer exponents first. Let me just get that light out of the way. That didn't help. I did the outer exponents first, then I did the outer negatives first, then I did the inner negatives, and then I just actually started to simplify after that. All right, let me just see real quick if there's anything sort of crazy in your homework that could be a problem. Yeah, I see one that could be a problem. Let me see if I could just find another piece of paper somewhere here. Alright, this one's going to be a problem. 2x 4y to the negative 2 over 5x y cubed squared. Okay, this guy is negative, and that's just referring to this. So you're going to bring this whole thing down. Doesn't matter who's first. Alright, there's nothing left up here, so put a 1. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and square this. Okay, there's a big 5, so it's 25. This is a 3. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to finish going with this. So 4 times 25 is 100. I have a total of 10 x's, and I have a total of 8 y's. And that's the final answer. Okay, gang, these are definitely more difficult than 6.1. If you get stuck on something, shoot me an email. Okay, catch you. Bye-bye.